Yes, people. Hope you are all safe and well. Russ for the West Ham, Russ with the West Ham network. Hope everyone is safe. Hope everyone is well. Hope everyone is healthy. Hope everyone isn't too hot over the weekend, and hope everyone's cheered up a bit from yesterday's debacle. Was it debacle? Right, and I know there's been it's sort of two schools of thought. There's the, oh my god, we're going to get relegated brigade, and then there's the, oh, we played quite well. I'm sort of in the middle. I've got splinters right up my bum because I'm sitting on the fence. A change of venue. Not still in Hornchurch, still in the Budden residence, but in the drawing room rather than the garage now today. Just for today. And I bring you today's Hammers headlines in association with the KUMB.com boys. It's the 15th of August. Lunchtime today, I did a big sort of transfer rumour roundup, all the ins and outs. It's going to be a busy week for West Ham, 2 games. Not only that, but maybe a few ins coming in. Let's be hopeful. Let's talk about one of an announcement the other day around. It was yesterday, I think. It announced that Joseph Anang has signed on loan for Derby for the season. Now, this is interesting because speaking the St Patrick, obviously Joseph was on loan at St Patrick's Athletic, the Irish side, and the St Patrick's Athletic manager Tim Clancy has spoken out of his frustration at the manner in which Anang cut short his loan spell with the club to join Derby County. Obviously, they've signed Anang on a season loan now. He moved after West Ham had called him from his loan spell with St Patrick's Athletic. He helped them reach the Conference League third round qualifiers during his spell with the League of Ireland Premier League side. But Clancy's claim, the 22-year-old Ghanaian, had threatened to refuse to travel to Bulgaria for St Patrick's recent Europa Conference clash with CSKA Sofia if they didn't agree to his release. He was quoted saying, "Joe's been absolutely brilliant all season. What a great kid he is. He's got a big future ahead of him, and we're really disappointed in the way that the end of Joe's loan came about. There was a recall in June, which wasn't used, and subsequently we let Josh Keeley go to Tottenham. Joe sort of pushed us into a corner where we had to let him go. He wouldn't travel to Bulgaria unless we agreed to let him go. I think he's just been badly advised. It's a massive move for him, and we wish him all the best." Anang, who signed a loan deal with St Patrick's Athletic last season, obviously the Irish season is slightly, the Ireland League of Ireland Premier League season is, the timings are different to the sort of the Premier League and stuff like that. So they've been playing during the summer as well. He played 30 games, 12 clean sheets before sealing a move to Derby County last night. So yeah, strange, isn't it? Very strange how he's basically almost forced his way into St Patrick's, let him go in order to sign for Derby. Very, very strange. Not too sure what's gone on there. Whether it's from the West Ham side, could well be, or maybe his agent's side. Who knows? In terms of one potential in, now according to several sources, AC Milan are interested in signing young centre-back Jakob Kiwo from Spienza, but a concrete move from West Ham could scupper their plans. Casamercate.com report that Jakob is beginning to attract the interest of some top clubs, having made 22 appearances in Serie A last season with teams in Italy, but also abroad, seeing here just how talented he is. West Ham apparently have taken concrete steps to sign the Polish international, and have already opened up discussions and contacts with the Serie A side. They've asked for information and are readying a bid apparently worth around 10 million euros. Obviously, we're looking to bolster our defence somewhat. West Ham are likely to see their first offer for the defender knocked back, as the Serie A side want to start a bidding war in January for the centre-back. So this is very much not for now, but for January. They don't want to sell him now because he's central to their project at the moment in Serie A, but also with Poland being at the World Cup in Qatar, he's likely to obviously be part of that squad, and that could drive prices up after the World Cup. So I think you're going to get a situation now where a lot of clubs are going to not sell their assets until January on the basis of maybe having a good World Cup, and it's a bit risky because they might have a shit World Cup and they might get injured. But that's what many clubs are trying to do. So keep an eye on that one. We did a bit of analysis on him with thanks to WHO Analytics, I think back in November last year, and this dude was coming up tops in terms of lots of stats, very impressive stats, particularly when we was comparing him to Ogbonna at the time, as Ogbonna was injured. That was just after that Liverpool victory. Do you remember when we used to beat teams? Actually, I think that was probably the last time we played well, in the last almost 9 months, I think. So keep an eye out, Jakob. He's a very, very good player, very, very skillful. And finally, obviously Thursday. We turn our attention quickly to Thursday with the Europa League Conference playoff game against Viborg FF. Now, obviously, where we lost yesterday, Viborg recorded a 2-0 home victory in the Danish Superliga against second place Silkeborg. Viborg themselves have played now 5 times in their league and sit fourth with 9 points, with 3 wins and 2 defeats. Of course, we're going to be without 3 key members of our team, of our staff, with Declan Rice obviously suspended for both games for his outburst at the referee post-match at the Europa League semi-final last year with Eintracht Frankfurt. Aaron Cresswell was suspended for the first leg for the sending off in that game. And David Moyes also serves a 1-match ban for kicking a ball at a ball boy in frustration at that game. So it's not going to be an easy ride already. Viborg are, in some relatively good form, whereas we're going to be without arguably 2 key first team players, our only recognised left back or senior left back, and our captain as well as our manager not being on the sideline. So it's going to be a tough game, but it could be the bounce we need to start our season, particularly with Brighton at the weekend. Hopefully without Neil Mopai, who's obviously on his way apparently to Nottingham Forest. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you so much for your time. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit the bell notification. We've got lots of stuff coming up. Obviously, we've got the previews for the Europa League Conference, for the Europa Conference League playoff games and the Brighton games. We're trying to get a nice couple of interviews. Got some really good guests lined up. I was writing a list of who we've got coming on, and it is quite impressive. But the only way you can make sure you don't miss any of the shows we have coming up is if you hit the bell notification, and you're made aware anytime we put new content on. We had this morning as well, we had Alf doing his West Ham grumble, and he has a lot to grumble about, so check that out. And obviously we had Holly's show over the weekend, Tweet All About It show as well, which is getting lots of traction. I think lots of people are really digging it. So digging it, how old am I? Anyway, I'm going to move on. I'm going to leave before I start making myself seem any older than I am. So take care, everyone. Stay safe. Wash those hands. Stay lucky. Stay cheeky. Stay positive. Keep the faith. Stay hydrated as well. Hopefully a bit cooler today for us in the UK. See you guys very, very soon. Ta-ta for now, my friends. Bye-bye.